welcome to the Pi TV Arts Review. For this episode, we're at the Wellcome collection, examining their current exhibition, Death, a Self-Portrait, the Richard Harris collection. The exhibition examines death in all its various different forms, including violent death, the rituals surrounding how we commemorate death, and the French medieval theme of the danse macabre. There's a wide range of medium is displayed in this exhibition, including anatomical drawings, various different prints by Rembrandt, Goya, Dürer and Otto Dix's The War, and many other mediums such as book plates and sculpture. It's a fascinating look into the human's obsession with death, how that is portrayed in art. We were lucky enough to get an interview with the collection's owner, Richard Harris, a former Chicago arts dealer. Here is his thoughts on death and the exhibition in his collection.
Started my interest in human anatomy and books and prints of the human body back in the 16th and 17th centuries. And after that, I had a collection of prints of Picasso, Rembrandt, and Matisse that I had been buying for 40 years when I started business. Yeah. And when that was sold in 2000 and 2001 at Maastricht in the Netherlands, there was a booth. One of the dealers exhibited a collection of memento mori about death, of photographs and prints and paintings and sculpture pieces. And I thought that would be an interesting subject. And I'd never done a thematic collection before amongst the other collections that I've done. And so that...
And how long now have you been collecting?
A dozen years.
Because it's such a broad range of objects and prints and paintings. It's a very, very impressive.
But it's broad in the medium and the kinds of things that represent death in all its complicated ways. Yeah. But it's still death. I mean, it's a narrow subject.
What do you think it is that's so fascinating about death to
It's
humans?
the universality of it. I mean, we know that we are going to die at some point in time. When, where, and how is an unknown factor about it. And though we don't like to necessarily obsess of it and think about it often, or in many cases, just not think of it at all. But when family relatives die and when neighbors and friends die, it's brought to our in our face that Death does exist. It's not just some unknown in an obituary column. Yeah. It's part of the life process.
A Self-Portrait is a fascinating look at death and is on until February. So close to University College, there is really no reason why you can't visit the exhibition, so I would highly recommend a visit. Thank you for watching the Pi Arts Review.